There we are. I'm looking for it. Let me get it on my normal page. Let's see if anyone joins. Hi. Hi there, Jerica. How are you, honey? I'm just getting this on my normal page and then I'm diving in. Where are you located again, Jerica? All right, so here's the thing. I work with the womb specifically, and I don't mean birthing, fertility, or anything like that. While that is something that takes place in the womb, it is our womb space. Even if you've had a hysterectomy or no longer, have all of your parts there, that is where our second chakra lives. It's where, as women, a lot of our deepest intuitive knowing and magic live. It's also the womb area is where a lot of sexual shame lives, because of things just in society or culture, misunderstanding, molestation, rape, different things like that. Sharing your womb, with certain people that weren't really, worthy of you. There are lots of different reasons that we hold energy and blocks in our womb. But as women, and even as men in the hara, which is their space, there is so much creative energy, power, fire. This is where if you're really tapped into your womb energy and your womb space, as a woman, hara as a man, but I'm going to speak to women right now because it's on my mind, and it's who I work with predominantly. When you're tapped into that energy, you have a much deeper knowing. You will work and walk upon the earth with so much more power to manifest what it is that you want. If you need to create a new idea, if you need to create a new resource, if you need to attract in something to yourself, but you are disconnected from your womb space or your second chakra, you're going to find it really challenging and hard. You may still get things done, but it'll be with a lot of hard work. So, sometimes when I'm talking to women, they think because I work with the womb and sensual energy and sensuality is certainly a part of that, especially if you're wanting to date or you're in partnership or you just enjoy the feeling of this energy running in your body. It definitely is a major component. Hi, if you're here, say hello, because since I'm going for my business page, I can't see everyone until you say hello. Say hello, hello, hello. Hi there, Diane. So, hi there, Momkin. Hello. So I'm talking about this beautiful space that is our, as women, it is your core energy. And so a lot of people misunderstand womb work and think that it's only about fertility, childbirth, sexual acts, or sensuality. And all of these things, hi Ollie, are a major part of this energy. They are just that, just a tiny piece, and any one of those pieces have a powerful and profound impact on our lives. And a lot of times when I'm working with women and we get to the topic of sensual energy or Shakti energy, or you might have read in Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talked about sex transmutation and the ability to take that energy and move it into other creative projects and work and manifesting and drive. And here's why. It's because that is the area that the desire to procreate, the desire to create life, the desire to engage in, life-giving end result, potentially, activity. It is the driving force of the universe. It keeps us in movement, in action. And so sensual energy is way more powerful than just the act of sex or sexual activity, or even that kind of desire. It is when it is awakened and flowing freely in a powerful way, it wakes up your vitality. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Myra. It wakes up your vitality. It is an antioxidant. It is an antidepressant. It will keep you in creative flow. It'll keep you youthful and active. And it is actually the space that when you are really awake and you have an awakened womb and you are not resisting that energy, because even though it seems like you're just saying, the women who say, oh, I'm just not interested in that, or I'm done with that, or I'm not that kind of woman, or I don't want to be associated in some kind of weird way. They don't want to be misperceived. And so they shut down that energy. When you shut down that energy, you shut down your vitality, you shut down your magnetism on major levels. And that is the same energetic space. It's the second chakra. So it's the same energetic space that creativity comes from. So when you wake this up, there are so many benefits, including, better love lives and the ability to attract that in. But you don't have to just use that energy for that. It's like, and in fact, when you resist that energy or shut down that energy, hi Amanda, or block that energy, you block a major part of yourself, because this is the primal part of yourself, but it's also the energetic space that desires to create worlds, that desires to manifest, that can paint or compose music or write a business proposal or attract that new best friend or find the most epic trip to Greece. And if you notice, like, people who really shut down that part of their lives when they're portrayed in films or something, they're like crabby, right? Anybody ever heard that, like, oh, he hasn't been laid in a while? And the reason that people say that is because when we don't, and again, I'm not even talking about the physical act of actually being sexual or having sex. While this can certainly lead to that, and a much more enjoyable version of that, it's because when we shut that energy down, we're not caring for ourselves in that way. It's really easy to become rigid, bitter, older, and not as like energetic, period. So, and way less creative, and memory starts to go, and all kinds of things start to go, versus when that force is flowing freely, you'll find yourself more in tune, more aligned, more willing to take on, new projects, willing to grow, because you're still in that youthful vitality, active, creative, if you want to talk about just the physicality of it, or the emotional body that goes with that. But from a spiritual standpoint, or looking at chakras, hi Georgina, I think you tried to call me and I was doing this, so we'll talk soon. So I'm going to call you right after this. So when you allow that energy to have its space, then it doesn't, a lot of times I think another reason women are afraid of allowing that energy to flow is they're like, oh, now I'm going to be obligated to perform a certain way inside of my relationship, or men are going to start noticing me and that could become threatening, and so we, don't want to feel, it doesn't feel good to feel threatened. And so some women will say, well, I don't want to be perceived as that kind of woman. And again, It's a total misunderstanding of what it is to allow your sensual energy, your desires and power to flow. This is life force energy. It is second chakra, which is where creativity lives, and the ability not just to create, but to manifest and have in actuality businesses, partnerships, book deals, friendships, trips, whatever it is that is peace, nourishment, whatever it is that is your idea of a great life, it comes from this creation, this creative life force energy lives at the very base of our being and is very primal, tempered by our heart and our wisdom, right? But we have a lot of people running around all up here and with guarded hearts and shut down second chakras, and sensual energy is shut down out of fear, pain, abandonment, whatever. Or, we've got people that are their minds open, their hearts open, and they're shut down, or minds shut down, hearts shut down, and you've got this, rampant second energy, and then that creates a whole other world of problems of, addictions and not putting yourself in safe positions. So it's not just about, just be this, oozing sexual creepy, weirdo, but at the same time, it's definitely not about blocking it. And there are a lot of, pendulum swings where, pornography and all of this stuff has this, it's obviously a hot commodity out there and a huge industry because we have real physical and subconscious needs to participate, and then on the other end you have these, shut it all down and don't, just don't even think that way, talk that way, act that way, or really trying to control the energy. And then you have like this weird, bitter, cold, lifeless, not attractive kind of energy that happens there. So Courtney, I see that you're commenting, but for some reason I can't see the comment right here. So here is my main message, is that second chakra is huge, and it's important to it goes way beyond your sex, babies, sensuality, and those things are so important, right? Our desire to be in partnership, to be in relationship. I sent you a love heart. I can see it now, Courtney. Thank you. I love you too. So I just want to invite you to consider this conversation as way beyond just your sexuality and sensuality. Now, a bonus, a benefit is you're going to show up sexier than ever, younger than ever, more magnetic than ever. You're going to discover new things because your curiosity will be awake again. Hi, Romancita. So it's not a bad thing that it does impact our sexuality, our actual sensual practice. But if we have what that second chakra, that sensual energy is, if this is sensual energy, I don't know if you can see that circle, sexuality and the act of it is probably like that much of it. The rest that is available is your Romancita, is your ability to now have your vitality, to have the motivation to go to the gym because you're awake, you're primal, you're not shutting yourself down, your creative vision, your resourcefulness, your inklings toward what it is that you even desire to create in life. Because sometimes people get so shut down, they're like, I don't even know what I want. I don't want anything. I just want rest. I just want peace. I just need a nap, And so I just want a beer and TV, So from that standpoint, you wake all of that up as well. And then if you get really good at allowing yourself, not shaming yourself, allowing yourself to flow with your desire, your sexual energy and all that, then you open your heart, truly open your heart. We have a lot of blocked hearts, and open your mind and get all those sinking, then you're going to make choices that are for your own highest and greatest good. You're going to be able to learn to harness that energy and put it toward finally running that marathon, or finally, getting out there on the dating site, or finally getting the promotion, starting your own business, whatever it is for you. But it is super duper powerful. That's what I need to drop, but I enjoyed your message. Let's connect later. Okay, thanks, Anthony. Yeah, so mainly I just want you to know, don't be afraid of that energy, and don't ignore it either, because when you ignore it, or like think it's not important, or not anything you need to pay attention to, you end up with an ice cold womb, and that ice cold womb will lead to other areas of your life really shutting down, like your ability to connect with people, your ability to feel your own heart or your own desires, your ability to think about in a visionary way, to think in a progressive way, to think in a way that will drive you forward. And we're here to grow, to explore, to and I know, because I'm talking about sexuality, some of you are thinking, "Whoa, she's really freaky." And maybe on a scale to some people, I am, but that is not what I'm talking about. And that is the misperception that can be scary, that will have many people go, "Oh, that's not for me, unless I'm single and dating, or my marriage needs a bump." No, it's so much more than that. I'm talking better cholesterol, anti-aging, antioxidants, and the ability to manifest yourself in the world. So definitely, like when I'm going to write a book, and I am writing a book, but when I need to write content or write a book, a lot of times I'll pop into a sensual dance class, or I'll host one like I am in Dallas in a few weeks, because it gets that energy flowing. And in my body, this is that Shakti energy. It's Kundalini energy. It's what Napoleon Hill referred to as that sex transmutation. You get life force, creative life force flowing through you, and then with that, now create. So that's all that I want to share right now. I'm getting a text message and I need to go pick up my little girl, but love you guys, and leave any comments, private message if you'd like to work with me privately on any of this, and talk to you soon. Bye.